Hello, and welcome to the fourth and final episode of Dead Faith, presented by Tech Nerd. I'm your Dungeon Master, Chris Dijak, and I am once again, and maybe for the last time, joined by the always so lovely
Colter Janssen playing the Ulfric Blackwood. Keep forgetting my name.
Hello, I'm Elizabeth Keach, and I'm playing Detective Sylvia Hawthorne.
That was big Sylvia energy.
We all need to breathe.
Even in the intro,
It was a big inhale, and it felt like, listen, as a woman, I know what it sounds like when I'm about to be cut off.
So, preemptive action. Hello, I'm Doug Miller playing Horace Nightplum.
Sorry, I threw you off.
You did.
It's all right. We've all forgotten our names a couple times. I'm Jay Sparks, and I am playing Orwell Black Wraith.
All right, last we left off. Better put some luck on him now.
Where's my big one?
Sorry, just let me have your moment.
Yep, sorry.
During our last episode, some clues were finally brought to light, some dots were connected, and the greater scheme of what's been going on here in Holmouth Isle has been brought to light for our adventurers. We learned that the now late Thomas Frayne, or the one you originally met, was actually a vestige of some greater being, some heart or lure poking out of the water, enticing mortals to come to this place. We also found that Alice Baxter is in fact still alive and very well aware of the uses of the pendant. During the quick escape that you all made, you managed to bring her with you and get back out to shore. You approached the docks where you saw the captain of the Squid, Angela. You sent her a message telling her a bit about what had been going on and that you all were in hiding, and that you were attempting to get off the island as quickly as possible. But that turned out to be a little bit of a mistake, as she went and got the rest of the town. So it would appear that whatever is going on here, she is at least aware of it. You guys made for the boat and managed to get aboard, only to find that the rudder had been disabled, with Angela and the rest of the village marching down upon you. So, that is where we are going to pick up. Alice looks to you guys
Yes.
And says, there's no time. There's not enough time. I don't know if we're going to be able to get out of here, but whatever this is, we have to stop it. Whatever that, and she points to Frayne coming down the hill. They are marching, but they still have, you have moments. And she says, there's a book in his study. It's a book of old rituals. I didn't think that we would end up needing it. I thought if we get out of here with the pendant, things would be fine. But this lure, this thing, whatever Frayne is, the whole of it isn't all the way through yet. Frame's all that can get through of it. Now, this gem can either open that door completely or shut it.
Oh.
If we can shut it, we sever Frame's connection. Given our options now, I think that's kind of what we're going to have to do.
Forgive me, madam, but why didn't you bring up this very salient fact in episode 3?
Because it didn't come up until right now.
So there's a
Right? The
book in the
crunch
study.
moment in time. Yes, absolutely.
There's a book in the study that we can use.
Yes, I
So,
think
but
so.
they are in between us and...
And the book, yes.
I will cast invisibility on Sylvia Hawthorne.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to
Go.
fucking
Oh,
run.
yeah.
I'm gonna run into
Do you have the jewel?
No.
I have the jewel.
Yeah, give her the jewel. She's gonna have to do the ritual in his office, right?
I don't know if I can do that. Someone's going to have to...
Right.
Like,
I think we're gonna still gonna.
Oh, you're
try
gonna
and-
retrieve the book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And
We can
them off.
hold it hostage. It might give us leverage.
Oh, that's a good point. We'll destroy this if you don't.
I'll hold. You get booked.
I will.
So you go invisible. I'm going to shift into my wolf form, werewolf form, which is swift stride.
Okay.
So I have an extra 10 feet of movement. So I want to, as I shift into this form, I want to take a path like straight to the left or to the right, like to like head them off, like
Okay.
distract them.
So
to,
you're like running
follow
at
me.
them and then sort of like
Yeah,
easing
yeah.
off to try and get them
Yeah.
to... Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Quick, before you go, this is my last spell slot.
Ooh.
I hope it isn't wasted. I'm going to tap you on the shoulder and cast protection from evil and good. So any aberrations trying to attack you have disadvantages.
Nice.
Thank you.
And other things. I'm going to try to, as all of this is going on, I'm going to try to get into the water and see how we can enable the rudder.
And I'm gonna stand on the boat.
With your 2 machine guns.
Right? Prestidigitation, just like fireworks.
You gotta go through me.
They're like, okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Even the children are like, those are just lights.
Right.
Throw rocks at him.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see that same kid who's just like real menacingly, like
Oh,
like
boy.
juggling a rock, just like, yeah, I'm ready to
What
throw
have I
this.
done? What have I done?
Ready to throw this rock. Okay. So Sylvia's going invisible. Leofric is leading them on a wild chase.
I do have also feline agility.
Okay.
It does technically, I can, it's for combat, but I can double my speed.
Yeah. Okay. Absolutely. Yeah. So just for that first round, you'll get double your movement.
And I'm
It's-
just dashing.
Yeah. You're dashing invisible. It's going to take you.
I'd like to think that I'm hopping on a bunch of, I'm doing parkour, but no one can see it.
Sure.
Right, same.
It's real badass, but no one sees.
Yeah.
You know. You
I
know
know
you're
how
doing
cool
it.
it is.
Afterwards, we're like, she didn't really do that.
I want to slap Father Fran on the cheek. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. That would be very bad.
You sure?
Yes.
All right.
Do we need to go into initiative?
Yeah, I think we're going to go into
Yeah, let's do
that.
that.
So they are probably, the mob is probably about 100 feet away still.
Okay.
Alrighty, what did you guys get?
I got a natural 20,
Okay.
You had a.
but I had a 3, 23.
Okay.
Sweet.
Yeah, I guess it's initiative, so it's not really.
It's all right.
Oh, that's good. You're 15.
15. Okay.
7.
14.
Okay. So it is going to be Sylvia acting first.
So
Good.
I've got. So I'd like to use my feline agility
For sure.
now that we're actually in combat technically, which doubles my speed until the end of my turn. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dash as my action,
Okay.
and then as my bonus action I'm gonna dash again.
Oh, we're gonna
Because I'm a road, baby.
Sweet.
You're moving 180 feet. So you, like, move up to the crowd, past the crowd.
Parkouring all
Right.
over.
All over the place. None of them see you. You walk right past Frayne and Yager and all of them.
They've only got eyes for me, baby.
Yeah, you slip right past them.
Okay.
So far, so good. Plan's working great.
How far does that get me?
Huh?
How far does that get me? Because if my next turn I'm not there, then I have to move 0.
Yeah, towards the long house.
Yeah.
You're probably about another 120 feet from the longhouse.
Well, no one is around you,
That's true.
as far as you know.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you got a pretty safe distance from the mob. Which, speaking of the mob, on initiative count 20, they're kind of acting like a lair action a little bit. They are going to move up 60 feet. And they are just going to double move. That is all they're going to do. Leofric, that is you.
All right. So Leofric is sprinting. So it's like houses on either side, right?
Yes.
On the middle path.
Yeah.
Houses on either side.
Yeah. And then there's like another row of houses out there. There's about 6 rows of houses.
Gotcha. So Leofric is going to be going down one of these rows of houses. We'll say the first one on the left.
Sure.
On the backside, so it's the row of houses in between him and the mob.
Okay.
That's kind of what I'm thinking.
Sure. Yeah,
Unless they're a little more spread out, but however you want to do it.
Yeah.
So Leofric takes out his tinderbox and a torch, and
well, you got a ways to. Hey, you got a ways to go before you get up to the houses. You're still about 100 feet away from the houses.
Okay.
Yes. So you got to make some distance first.
Okay.
And you're gonna have to get past this mob.
Oh, they're
coming at you. They're coming at you guys down the hill.
Okay.
You're coming up this way. You're trying to like angle past them.
Right.
They're about 40 feet away from you right now, which is still doable.
Right.
You're gonna have to dash because your movement is what, 35, especially in Swift Strider?
It's 40 right now.
40. Okay. Yeah, you can, with your dash action, you can get past them. You're gonna have to make it's gonna be an opposed grapple check, effectively.
Okay.
You can use your athletics or your acrobatics to get past them, but you're gonna have to make a check for that.
Okay. Let's do that. So opposed acrobatics?
Mm-hmm. And I'll tell you this, it's not very high for them.
10.
10? Beats a 5.
All right.
So they see you running at them, and they get ready to sort of like intercept and brace, like you're gonna charge right at them. And then as you split off and run past, they just have slow reaction time. They reach out and try and grab for you.
Okay.
But you manage to make it past them.
Perfect.
After that, it is going to be Orwell.
All right, fam. Yagra or father for hold person. I think Yagra does more damage, but I don't know what.
We don't know what he does yet.
We don't even know. Yeah.
He could just be an empty husk. I mean, he could just be all lure and not.
He did get squished very easily.
Yeah.
That's true.
But they had to take him back to get another
And then he was out of the
body.
picture.
So,
What do you
Yagra.
think? Go for it.
Okay. So, yeah, we will attempt to hold person on Yagra.
Okay.
Believe that's a wisdom saving throw?
And what's your DC?
14.
She got a 15 on the die.
Okay.
So yeah, you see her like kind of brace for a second and then just sort of grit through it and keep pushing. And as she breaks through this hold, and sees Leofric begin to split off from the rest of the group, she looks to split off and go with another group of the mob that looks like they're heading towards you. And it looks like Father Frayne and the rest are heading towards the dock. Which it is going to be Yagra's turn after that. She is going to, let's see, you're 40 feet away. Which means that she can't make it to you and attack. So she's going to dash at you.
Okay.
And she is right on your heels. She's a bit quicker than the rest of the mob, but she's going to dash and be pretty much right up on you.
So is she within 5 feet then?
Yes.
Okay. So as a reaction, I get to move an extra 10 feet because she ended her turn within 5 feet.
Okay.
Without provoking any opportunity attacks.
You got it. You see, as she comes up, she tries to go and grab at your cloak, and you manage to sort of spin and flip out of the way and end up 10 feet further.
Yeah.
Okay, that puts you 10 feet away from that row of houses there. After Leofric, it is, or I'm sorry, that was Yagra's turn. Who's moved on her turn.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and I mean that's all she could do. So after that, it's going to be Horus.
All right, so we've already established we've raised the sails and cast off, but we just can't control the rudder, which is chained up.
So you are slowly listing towards the shore.
Oh, okay. I'm going to hop into the water. So are we up against a bank or where?
You just
dock,
cast off
rather?
from the dock. Yeah, you were next to the dock, and the ship was facing shore.
The ship is facing shore. Okay. Well, in any case, I'm going to, in that case, jump into the water, and my first plan of action is to get in the bow of the ship and try to brace myself against the dock and push it out into the bay using my strength.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and give me a strength check. And I'll tell you what, you can do it at advantage because you're underwater.
Ooh. He's a water guy.
He's a water guy.
Water.
Natural 20.
Oh my gosh.
Go.
So for 25.
Okay.
Let's go.
So what's that? What does that look like?
Well, it's because I have to get between the dock and the boat. I just, bunch up and shove. And then I'm probably going to, if there's anything to hold on to, even do a little kick, kick swimming to push it out further.
Sure.
And it's now going away both from the dock and backwards out into the bay or whatever it is.
Okay.
And is that my movement, and is that just my action?
We will call that your action.
Okay, then I will use the rest of my movement to swim to the stern of the ship.
Sure. All right.
And I think that's all I can do.
Does Alice get actions during this?
Yes, but in her state, she is not super capable. She's been starved and dehydrated.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Yeah,
I get
yeah.
it.
But she is a high-level caster.
Perfect.
Yes,
Level
yeah,
10.
she's a 10th level wizard. She's like, oh, my spell book, thank God. Drops, 10 fireballs.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Oh no, my sister Beatrice.
Oh boy.
Anyways, none of that happens.
Let me ask you, so how far away from the dock do you suppose we got the boat with my mammoth shove?
Your mammoth shove?
Yes.
I will say you managed to move the boat your full move speed away from the dock.
Very good, okay. So it's 30 feet out.
Yes. Okay.
That's it.
So strong.
These little flipper fins.
All right. And now it is going to be...
What? Is that Sylvia's turn?
Mm-hmm. It's Father Frame.
Oh.
That's what the eye roll is about. He rolled a 2 for his initiative.
Oh.
So he is going to move up. And you can't quite hear, but you see he moves up and he stops. He's about reached the dock at this point. You can kind of see his eyes begin to roll back in his head and his hands go up. And you do see the tides themselves and the waves actually just begin to push the boat closer, bringing it back towards the dock. Okay. Now, I'm not going to completely undo the work he did, but it does move about 15
that's fair. I mean, he has the
feet
ability,
back.
so that's totally fair.
Waterbender.
It's a vestige of a giant, horrible sea creature. But yeah, you do see that the boat does begin to rock back towards the dock. Yes, that is his action. And you see that it is something that he is concentrating on.
Intent.
But that is going to bring us back up to Sylvia.
I'm gonna go ahead and get a little jar out of my vest, and I'm just gonna I get out my artisan's tools because I can't move, so I have to do something. So I'm gonna get out my little tools, and I'm gonna do a little tinkering on it, and I'm gonna whisper something in it, and then I'm gonna put it back in my pocket for another time to use.
Okay.
And I'm just out in the open, so in case anybody's gonna run into me, I guess I'll see it. But I'm just gonna use my.
Doesn't look like anybody's heading. Like, it looks like they've done a pretty good job of, like, most of this mob is, like, heading towards the docks or towards. And, like, no, you already got so far past them. You feel like you can stand here for a minute and it'll be okay.
Yeah, so she just, like.
He, like.
Gets out her watch and she's just waiting.
It's 9:30.
Okay. And that's all she's gonna do. That's it for Sylvia.
Okay. All right. After that, it is going to be the mob who is moved up towards about 30 of them have moved up to the dock. About 20 or so people have split off to try and chase Leofric. And they are all holding sort of like by this point, Frayne is at the end of the dock. And you see that these people have all just crowded around him. That child is like punching his hand with the rock in it, just like ready to throw. In fact, you know what? You're within 15 feet. He's gonna say, "You told me to do this," and he's gonna throw a rock at you.
Yes. No, I want this.
It's a nat 20.
Yeah. Do it.
You take 2 points.
Yeah, I do.
Of,
double damage.
Rock damage.
But roll me a concentration check if you would be so kind.
Mm-hmm.
DC's 10.
15 on the die.
Concentration holds.
Yes.
I was hoping that kid with the rock would break it. Okay.
I applaud him.
You're clapping him.
Oh, 100%.
Thank you, sir. You gave me the courage to try.
Yes. Rise up.
Rise up against our robot overlords. Yeah.
Yeah. Do it.
All right. After the mob, it is going to be Leofric.
Now, I'm going to get out my tinderbox and a torch. And I'm going to light a torch.
Okay.
And I'm going to toss it at the first house.
Okay.
And I'm going to keep on running.
All right. Okay. We're going to call it an object interaction.
Okay.
To strike the torch. Or to throw the torch, I'm sorry. Okay. But it is going to take an action itself to, like, sit there and strike the flint and tinder and get it lit.
All right. So I'm going to keep that first torch. And I'm going to light a second torch.
Unfortunately, you can only light one per round because it takes an action.
That's fine. And so I'm going to keep trying to get distance.
Okay.
So I've used my action. I'll use that 40 feet of movement.
So you'll be 50 feet away from her.
Correct.
Okay. All right. After Leofric, it is going to be Orwell.
Well, for a free action, I'm going to call Daddy just out loud and just say, hey, man, opportunities? I don't know where the opportunities are right now. I'm just going to shout that out loud.
Okay.
For no reason. And then we're just going to blast. We're going to blast him. We're going to blast him. We're going to play this. Two can play this concentration game.
Sure.
So, 12.
It's not quite hit him.
Okay.
You do see that it seems to like deflect off what looks like some sort of maybe arcane barrier. After Orwell is going to be Yagra, who sees that she can't quite catch up to you, so she takes sort of a mixed tactic here. She's going to move up her 30 feet and get within 20 feet of you. She's going to unholster a throwing axe and throw it at you as hard as she can.
Okay.
And it's like a 24, so that should certainly hit.
I don't think so.
Sure.
Super
magic.
When I shifted, I added 20 to my AC.
Oh, sorry, my bad. I forgot. That is going to be 7 points of slashing damage as you just catch a throwing axe in the back.
Alright, I'm alright.
Alright, after that action, it is going to be Horus.
So I'm at the front of the ship, blocked by the ship from lots of things, from the crowd, and the water's rising against us. I don't know if I know what did that, because I didn't see Father Frayne.
Oh, you can. I guess you can't technically see him, but even as you like circle around the boat, you can see him now. Like his hands are held up, and you just feel these waves like pushing the ship back to towards the dock.
You probably understand that it's like something not natural.
I understand something not natural. I don't know if I saw him do it though, because I was swimming away from him, and then the boat's behind me, so I can't see.
Yeah. In fact, you feel the water go colder than usual.
Mm-hmm. I think I'm going to do it in reverse. So how close are we to the dock at this point?
About 15 feet.
15 feet, so I don't have anything to brace myself with. Well, if I'm being run back to shore, there's no use trying to fool around with a rudder. So I'm going to try to understand what's going on and get to where I can see the shore, just swim a little bit out.
Can you knock the dock?
I'm too far away.
You have swim speed, right? We're 15 feet away from the dock.
Why would I? What do you mean knock the dock?
Like knock a pillar out.
knock people out. Like knock the dock out.
Does that look feasible to me? Like if I took out one support, that the thing would.
It's gonna take a lot of power.
Yeah, it would take some doing. Like it. I'll let you make throw an athletics check at it if you want, but the DC is going to be pretty high.
I mean, it's fine. I just
I'll call it like a DC 20 if you want to do some structural damage to this thing with just like a straight up athletics check.
Did you look and see what the rudder situation is?
No, because I got distracted by all this stuff.
You can get a glance. It looks like the rudder hasn't necessarily been chained up, but it's broken.
Oh, well then I can't do anything about that.
Okay.
So I have one of two choices.
Oh man.
Oh man. So is this a check or is this an attack up on the?
This is going to be a check.
All right.
Athletics.
Yes.
Or just strength if you don't have athletics.
Oh, I've got quite a lovely athletics.
All right.
So I will indeed swim over to the dock.
With advantage because he's underwater?
Because I'm underwater like you gave it to me last time when I was pushing the boat. I'm just saying consistency and precedent.
Sure.
What? Oh, thank you.
Come on, he's a water guy.
I'm a strong water whale man. Well, that's only a 26.
Well, unfortunately. Yes, you do rip out this dock, and you see a good half of the mob that had come out with you sort of tilt off and goes into the water. Now, all of that said, you're standing right under them. So you begin to just get crushed with people. Frayne goes in as well. Roll concentration for him. Nope.
Okay.
You see these tides that were bringing the boat back in. Stop.
Okay. So I've got 15 feet of movement left. I'll swim back 15 feet towards the boat. That's my turn.
Alrighty.
Good suggestion.
Nice work.
After that, it is going to be Frayne, who pops up out of the water, and you actually see him rise up again, and it almost seems to be lifting him up. He's not so much walking on water so much as the upward force of it is pushing him up. It's almost like it's creating its own surface tension just for him.
Can I, I'm sorry, is it too late to rewind a little bit?
What do you want?
Yeah, well, at the end of my turn, could I have remained underwater?
Sure. Okay. Yeah. And he says, fine, well, if won't come peacefully. It looks like force will have to be used. And you see this crackle of energy form around his hand as he points to your character. And you see a streak of lightning bolt out from his finger. If you go ahead and make a dex saving throw for me.
Sure.
Did Daddy not respond to you?
Nothing yet. Dead line right now.
Hold
on. That's an 8.
It's not going to succeed.
You sure?
Did you check? Did you check? Did you double check?
Yeah.
Might be something wrong with your mouth. Why you keep going?
Huh?
Why do you keep going?
Because lightning bolt's 8d6.
What are you doing?
How many hit points do you have?
Nah, not that many.
Well, that was some real shitty rolls for 8 dice. That was 21 points of, even not have as...
Hachi machi.
Yeah.
Okay.
21 points of lightning damage.
Okay.
As you feel it hit you and just, like, scorch your circuitry.
I mean, what has electricity ever done to a robot? Standing in water. I mean, what could possibly go wrong?
You're right. You take 42 points.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, don't give him any ideas.
Yeah, right. That is going to be Frane's turn. Now it is going to be...
I applaud him, just like I applauded the kid.
I can tell you're being condescending. It's really fine. I know that I have you in a bad position. You don't have to golf clap me.
He gets the golf clap.
Drives him insane.
Good. Excellent.
That's what we like.
All right. After Frane, it is going to be Sylvia.
I mean, I'm going to use my feeling agility again to get to the... I mean, you said I'm 180 feet, though, so I won't be able to...
No, 120.
Oh, I am 120? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, then I'm going to use my feline agility to get into the
Got it.
longhouse.
All right. And you can do that with, like, your movement and your bonus action dash, so you could get into Frane's room and make an investigation check for the book.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Come on.
I just like to imagine you, like, sprinting at full speed like this and jumping through a window.
Well, I got a 9 investigation.
It was sparse room. It was a sparse room.
It's true.
It's sparse, but not quite that sparse.
Look at it.
I feel like, you get in there and it's just your immediate, just like, okay, where is it? But you're still just a little too, like, you've just sprinted 300 feet in 12 seconds. So, it might be fair that you're a bit winded.
Okay.
But you're in Frane's bedroom, invisible, by yourself. The mob is nowhere around you. So
And I'm just worried about my...
Your compatriots, of course.
Yeah.
Of course. I'm saying you can rely on getting to investigate here a little bit unfucked with.
All right, that's it for me.
Okay. After that, it is going to be the mob, who they are going to start swimming out towards the boat. Now, they are going to... Their movement is halved, so they can make it to the boat. And you see some of them are going to start grappling Horus. Now, as a mob, they only have a +1 to this. But because they are sort of mobbing you all at the same time, they are going to roll at advantage.
I have a question.
Yes.
Attacks underwater, are they at disadvantage?
I suppose they are, aren't they? Okay. And this is your territory, so you can go ahead and roll these at advantage, but give me an opposed grapple check.
Oh, that's terrible. 14.
14.
Yeah.
Well, they got an 11.
Yay.
So, for now...
Yay.
My skin is rather slippery.
Yeah, they're trying, they're trying to pull a whale back to shore in the water. Like,
please.
It's gonna be a tough one. But you do see that some of them are beginning to climb up on the boat.
Excellent.
feel like use like some like self-destruct feature that you're gonna like spring on me. Last one, like,
You just
and I
open
wipe
your,
out the
you
mob.
open your chest. There's just a big old
self-destruct
bomb.
sequence. Alpha 1.
No, I'm just the eternal optimist. I mean, this is all great. This is all gravy.
Of course.
We're winning.
All right. After that, it is going to be Leofric.
Light 'em up.
All right. So with my already lit torch, I'm going to light a second torch,
Okay.
and
That'll give you a little easier.
I figured
we'll
that'd be
call
more
that a
of an
bonus action.
object or a bonus action. I'll take it. And I'm gonna throw it at one of the houses,
Okay.
and keep moving.
All right.
Pull that axe out of your shoulder and throw it.
Yeah, right?
Oh, I didn't do her second attack. Oh.
Can I use my action to do another torch then?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. So you strike up another torch.
Yeah.
All right. You're slowly but surely burning down this village for sure.
That's the plan.
Okay. All right.
Scorched earth.
Distractions
Scorched earth.
Yep.
Let's do it.
for sure.
And actually, I kind of want to do like a zigzag, so I'm going to cut across the path. And I'm going to go like to the other set of houses over here. Is that okay? Or how big's the path across? Is that too much? Or?
That is going to be a little less forward movement, so it's going to give Yager a bit of a better chance to catch up, as well as the rest of the mob who, yeah.
Sure.
Okay. After Leofric, it is going to be Orwell.
Well, he came back up. He shot me with a lightning bolt. We're going to see what we can do with an Eldritch Blast. Just because. Nope, that's going to miss. Big time. And with that, Orwell's going to take a swan dive off the backside of the boat.
There it is.
Okay.
Bye.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
So Orwell
He's
dives
gonna
off the back of the boat.
She's going to walk back to the...
Yep.
Walk back to the mainland.
on the seafloor.
You just float down all the way down here. That's funny.
Peace. See you nerds later.
It was a perfect plan, except I have the pendant. So that's the only problem with this plan. So
That's okay.
it's fine.
Yeah, you're safe.
We're
You're
good.
safe for now.
You have the pennant in your chest compartment?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okie dokie.
I mean, I'm just full transparency. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Now, after Orwell, it is going to be Yagra. Who sees you doing this? She looks to the crowd and sort of like you see her give some orders, like to try and cut you off after she kind of sees what you're doing. And you do see people from this mob sort of begin to split off and go around. Beyond that, she is going to just try and chase you down. She can't get to you because you're so fast. But she is going to unholster 2 axes. So I remember her second attack.
How many axes does she hold?
Huh? She got a belt of them.
Oh my god.
Axe belt.
Axe belt.
Come on.
Let's see. Does an 18 hit you?
Yep.
Okay.
I guess.
Yes. That is going to be 9 points of slashing damage. It's another axe hits you in the back.
That's gross. All right.
Okay.
Which direction did you head off, to the right or the left?
I was going to the left, and then I zagged across the pathway, and I'm going to the right now.
All right. After that, it is going to be Horus. You are surrounded by a mob of people.
All right. Yeah, I don't like this many people, so I'm going to try to elude them and swim 25 feet to the right.
Okay, sure. They are going to get an opportunity attack on you. They're going to attempt to use that to grapple. So go ahead and roll your post grapple.
Yeah, 24.
Okay. All right. You once again get free.
Like a greased sea pig.
Like a greased sea pig.
Or well.
Or well.
No, that's Orwell.
So I swim 25 feet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to survey the situation, and see now. So Frayne is on a on the water, on top of the water,
Yes.
standing in the water. Now. I'm going to point my finger at him, and a dolorous bell, the sound of a dolorous bell will fill the air. And he needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
I'm sure he's super wise, though.
All right. So that is 17 on the die.
Yeah. Never mind.
Yeah.
Check out that bell.
What bell?
No, it fills the air, even if the saving throw.
What a lovely chime.
I'm gonna dive 5 feet back down.
Okay. After that, Frayne is going to go, and seeing that both of you have now gone beneath the water, you see the vast majority of the mob is kind of like just sort of swimming up at the surface, and Frayne comes back down or goes beneath the waves, and. He is going to once again begin trying to channel this magic. This time around you, because now that you're in the water, it is submerged, so he knows exactly where it is. In fact, he's moving towards you, and he is once again using the spell to attempt to use the water to pull you back. If you would make a strength saving throw for me.
That's not going to work out. Oh. An 18.
That succeeds.
Okay.
You feel this pull of water, but you just
Goodness.
keep walking.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine.
All right. Okay, after that, it's going to be Sylvia.
Okay. So, I have a thing called Eye for Detail, and I wonder if you'd let me do shenanigans, in case my first investigation roll doesn't go well, because my rolls haven't been great.
Mm-hmm.
Eye for Detail says you can use a bonus action to make a perception check to spot a hidden creature or object, or to make an investigation check to uncover or decipher clues. We already do that as, like, what, a free... Or are you action, or do you count that as an action, like investigation?
Investigation is usually an action if it's like in combat.
So could I do it as a bonus action again if I don't roll?
Yeah. I mean, you're an investigator. It's what you do.
Yeah, that's true.
And this is exactly what it's there for, so yeah.
Okay. 19 on my first one.
Okay. With that first one, you do find what looks like an old waterlogged text.
Okay.
And you pull it out, and it has that same sort of stylized etch wave on the front of the cover. You do see, as you are standing sort of in Frayne's doorway,
Yeah.
Roll this into the 19 investigation, you see that the pulpit in the front, or in the main room, has been knocked aside.
Told you that pulpit.
And there is a set of steps that look like they go down into the earth. Sylvia just went.
Yeah.
So after that, it is the mob.
Have they all received swimming lessons?
Not really. They can swim, but they don't have swim speed. It costs them half their movement. So,
So they're not drowning.
Right, effectively. They're not drowning, but they're not like Olympic swimmers who are like, I can swim as fast as I want. Yeah, so it is very slow going, but it does seem as though they are... Actually, you can go and give me an insight into the mob's movements if you like.
16.
Their movement reminds you very much of the kinds of movements of, say, like a school of fish.
Gotcha.
In fact, it is you almost get the same feel from them as you did from the Thane fin tuna when you were swimming earlier. Mm-hmm. Just the total lack of response. Mm-hmm. All right, and they are going to try and swim to you guys. I believe you still outpace them, so I think it's going to be at least one more round before they can get to either of you, if you do manage to stay ahead of them. So after the mob, it is going to be Leofric. By this point, let's see, you've gone through what? And you're sort of zigzagging, so you've hit one house, two houses, and now this is like the third, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, at this house, I'm just going to drop my torches at the base of it. To
Sure.
Get it to try and start catching on fire. Just object interaction for that one.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And then I want to go my 40 feet, and then I want to turn and I want to let off an arrow at Yagra.
Okay.
So I'm going to do an attack there. Alright. That's going to be a 9 to hit.
It's not.
Okay. And then I'm going to bonus action Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay. Alrighty. After Leofric, it is Orwell.
This is going to be the dumbest turn in the history of dumb turns. I'm ready for this. So I'm walking away from Father on the seafloor.
Yeah.
Okay. I am going to use my thieves' tools to foul the door mechanism to my chest compartment
Okay.
so that he can't just open it.
Okay. All
Okay.
right.
You can't take
Okay.
some work to get in.
And then I will turn to face him and I will prestidigitate a blue pendant glowing appropriately in my hand.
Okay.
And I will stand.
All right. Okay. We'll see how he responds on his turn. All right. Okay. After that, it is going to be Yagra, who is once again within dash range of you, but unable to make that distance and make any sort of meaningful attack. She's going to sort of like proceed up. She's going to stop about 5 feet away from you.
I just give her a little juke move. And
well, she's kind of like, you guys are, you're kind of doing the thing where she's like, we'll get you.
Tag your 8.
But go ahead and give me a perception check.
Okay.
Change your die.
God, 6.
6? Okay. Alrighty.
And that's
Well.
it.
Okay. So that'll come up in a second.
I think I'm up next.
Yes.
So at this point, location-wise, where am I relative to Father Frayne and to Orwell?
You are probably 10 foot away from Orwell. It's probably 30 away from Frayne.
So Frayne's coming
Towards you.
He's underwater now.
Yes. And it seems as though he can keep up with you guys in the water just fine.
So I'm just going to unholster my squid-handled walking stick and press a button in the center of it. And these spring-loaded prongs will come out and it'll transform into tridents. And I'm going to just swim up on Frayne and with a two-handed attack, try to jab him.
Okay.
Nice.
Love it.
Love it too.
It's a 25 to hit.
Ooh, that hits.
Okay.
Shield.
13 piercing damage.
All right, and you gut him. You just, and you see him.
Saltwater stings, doesn't it?
Not me.
Good comeback.
No, you.
You do see that even though you struck true, while he is submerged in this water, it appears as though that damage didn't hit quite as
Hard as one would think. Okay. Very good.
Boo!
Sorry.
You hear from way back,
You suck.
all the way in the longhouse. You suck.
You can hit this guy.
Come on, man.
Okay. All right. So after Horus, it is going to be Father Frayne, who is going to grab your trident,
My trident.
Come on,
pull it
man.
out from his gut, and he's going to wrap his hand around yours, and you begin to feel this intense cold run up from your hands up to your arms. If you would make me a Constitution saving throw.
I see.
Badly.
Got this.
You can do it.
I got a 2 on the dice, but with my bonus modifier, it becomes 4.
Okay, well that
It was a DC 3, so
It's close.
Mhm.
Phew.
It's going to be 3d10 of cold damage. Or, I'm sorry, this is necrotic.
Oh, it's necrotic and not cold?
Yes.
Damn. Because I have resistance to cold damage.
No.
Do you really?
Yeah,
Sorry.
You're teasing me with the cold.
I know.
Ha ha ha. Oh.
That is going to be 19 points
Oof.
of necrotic damage.
What's a scratch?
Stings a bit more than salt water, eh?
Kind of does.
Not me.
No.
How did you respond? I made him sound like a child. Alright. After Frayne, it is going to be Sylvia.
All right, I'm booking it back, but I also don't know where anybody is. So
Yeah,
I'm
we're invisible,
literally
like, we're
just
underwater.
like
You do see the boat and these people who seem to be just like mobbing the boat, but you don't see them on it. I will say that.
There are some burning houses.
do I see any
Oh,
burning
see me?
houses?
Yes.
Do I see?
Yes.
Okay.
Facing off.
And you do see a mob that is beginning to close in from behind him that he does not see.
Perception. I'm like, I'm gonna go for Leofric,
Okay.
because I figure he knows how to do something in this book that I don't know. So
Sure.
getting
Yeah.
him first is probably the best way
Expertise.
to go. So I'm going to use my feline agility once again.
Go ahead and give me one more perception.
Yeah. It's a 12.
12. I think that you see a lot of what's going on.
I am high up.
Yes.
I'm like higher than everybody.
I think you see a point of egress in which you cannot account for Orwell and Horace, but there is a play here where you and Leofric do attempt to make it further into the island.
Was I under the understanding that we needed the pendant to do the...
Pendant and the book.
I mean, I'm just gonna go for Leofric, so...
Okay, for sure.
Right? Like, I don't...
Sure.
You don't know where we are, so
Yeah,
I
you
think
I
that's
don't know where you
100%.
are,
Yeah.
so I'm just gonna, I'm gonna use my feline agility to go there.
All right.
Use my 120 feet. Or however many feet it is. To go there.
Okay.
To me.
Yeah.
All right. So you use your feline agility. You get up to Leofric.
Yes.
All right.
With all that, for that movement. I don't know, I got confused about how it
If
all
you're
works.
using your feline agility and you're moving up 120 feet, you can get to Leofric and still have your action.
Oh, I'm just gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna get that little thing that I tinkered with out of my pocket, and I'm gonna low granny throw it. I'm gonna touch it first, and I'm gonna throw it, kind of like a little grenade. And it's, I don't know how, if you want me to do like a, I don't know, a throw, like
What's
a skill check. I just want it to be farther away. I wanted to throw it at least like 40 feet. It's a small object. I wanted to throw it.
It's not an attack, but you're trying to get it far.
I'm just trying to get it farther away from where we are.
Sure, go ahead and give me an athletics check.
Ooh, that's bad. I have a -1. Yo, I got a 4.
4.
It still happens though. So, how far do you think I can get it?
To Yagra.
You throw it and it lands like on the roof of one of the houses that you're like kind of standing kind of nearby.
That's fine. And it's,
All right.
I mean, already it's gonna do it because I touched it, and it's gonna emit my voice. And it's gonna say, "I've got your pendant," on the roof. I guess now
Okay.
it's just out of nowhere.
Okay.
And that's what I whispered in it. But I'm just also they're invisible, so that's where I am.
Okay.
And I was trying to get Yagra's attention so she'd go a different direction, but
Well, we'll see. Who knows?
Yeah.
Okay.
You said the magic word.
This might be the key to it all.
it's probably not.
Okay.
What's up? I think it's.
That's the mob.
That's.
Mob,
I'm
right?
sorry. Yeah, I
Yeah.
forgot. It's the mob now.
Yep. I mean, I'll take my action now. I feel like.
No. I think they're going to sort of, lack of a better term, dogpile you.
Ooh.
All right, so go ahead and make an opposed grapple check using athletics or acrobatics, whichever you please. Be a 17.
22.
Woo!
All right. Okay, so you managed to break free of, like, these people are trying to, like, grapple you and grab you and pull you to the ground. But you do manage to break free from them.
All right.
Okay, and after the mob, it is going to be Leofric.
So have you communicated that you're next to me yet?
Maybe I haven't been able to. I mean, free action to say, psst. I don't know.
As far as you know, she's on the roof.
Yeah.
That's true.
Okay. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna keep
winds up,
running.
takes a big swing. Oh.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm that close.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep running up the hill.
Okay.
So with the mob, are they being treated as one basically?
Yeah.
So like, if I hit them with an attack, and
yeah, if you like, they have an HP pool.
okay, if I do, so I have ensnaring strike. If I were to do ensnaring strike, would it kind of encompass?
They can't be grappled just because they are sort of a mob.
Okay. Then I'm gonna attack.
You can snaring strike Yagra.
That's what I was trying.
Okay.
Been trying to do. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and make an attack on her. It's gonna be a 17 to hit.
17 will hit.
Yeah, sweet. All right, so it's gonna be 4 points of damage, and ensnaring strike. So she'll have to make a strength save of 12. She got it. Okay. All right.
Okay, so you hit her, and you see these vines begin to spread from the arrow and move all down her body and sort of try and root her to the ground, but you see her just sort of pick up her legs and just sort of pull the roots up. Yeah. Many of those vines and thorns are still like dug into her legs, but they're just kind of like thorny leg warmers now.
Great.
Exactly what you wanted, right?
Yep, that's
what I thought.
What
That was
I
the
wanted to
whole. That was all the whole plan.
4 points of damage. That's what I wanted. I wanted to roll 1 on my D8. Love it.
Absolutely,
Right.
we love it. We love to see it.
All right.
After
Stick and move.
After Leofric, it is Orwell, and you see Horus has seemingly interceded himself between you and Frayne.
I noticed.
And it took a bit of a wallop last turn.
Mm-hmm. I am going to start moving back towards shore.
Okay.
And I'm still going to be holding. I'm going to continue the prestidigitation and keep that pointed towards Father.
Okay.
On that.
All right.
And just take as many motions as I can, move motions to get closer to the beach.
All right. As you back away, and you start like moving towards the beach and you're backing away from Horus, you feel these cold black fingers wrap around your shoulders.
Dad?
There that moment goes. Never mind, none of that happened. I changed my mind.
That's not good. I don't like that.
No, you see, they're familiar.
Oh, it is.
And you hear a whisper in your ear as you see he sees Horus and he says, "Looks like your opportunity's slipping away."
What's the opportunity?
Right in front of you.
You know what it means?
No. Don't know what this one means.
After Orwell, it is going to be Yagra, who is going to. So you said you moved further up. Mm-hmm. Okay. She is going to pick up one of her axes that missed earlier, and she is going to attempt to move up once again, and she's trying to just chase you down. So she's going to try and make another attack roll.
Dang it.
Okay. 17. Or no, I'm sorry. That's 21. My bad.
So no.
That is going to be another 9 points of slashing damage.
Taking away my cure wounds, bro.
She keeps hitting 6s on the damage die. I don't know.
Stop it. Just don't.
Okay, alright. Fight's over. You guys win.
Yes.
Alright, after that, we are going to go back to Horus.
All right. I see Orwell moving away with the gem, whatever it is. And I'm going to grasp my trident again and say to Father Frayne, "You shall never have it," and stab him again.
Okay.
24 to hit.
24 certainly hits.
And was it 1d8?
Drop any smoots on this?
I used up all my spell slots.
Oh, no.
Yep. Oh, it's a 1 on the die. 6 piercing.
6 piercing. Okay. Does not seem to set him back much.
I'm going to incur an opportunity attack possibility. I don't see anything in any melee weapons in his hands, and try to swim over to closer to Orwell.
Orwell. Sure. Yeah. He is going to attempt to grab you by the arm. If you wouldn't mind rolling a grapple check for me. You have to beat a 20.
Athletics, 24.
Okay, let's go.
You feel this icy cold, stronger than you think, grab your arm. It seems much the way you are a bit stronger underwater, so is he. But, again, so are you. So you wrench your arm away, and you begin making your way over towards Orwell.
I have 30 feet of speed. Would that get me to him?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm there.
Frayne is going to look at both of you.
Bunched up?
Both you bunched up?
Yeah.
We're just next to each other.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Which is usually a bad thing.
Yeah, it
Yes.
usually is.
Oh, yeah, thanks for pointing that out for me.
Happy to help. Happy to help.
Points it out and then reiterate until you
Right,
understood.
of course.
Yeah.
So yeah, he is going to look at the two of you and say, "I need you both to just stand still."
Oh boy.
And he is going to upcast a whole person of his own. You both make me wisdom saving throws.
Erner.
Okay.
Nope. I'm held.
What's my 15.
15?
Yes.
That just makes it.
Okay.
Okay, so you manage to succeed, but you see that Orwell is held. So Frayne does that, and he begins to swim up to you, Orwell. After that, it is going to be Sylvia's turn.
I'm going to be like, well, screw it. I'm just gonna try to shoot. Yagra. With my palm pistol.
Okay.
How far away is she?
15.
Within. Okay.
Yeah.
15 feet?
Yeah.
I'm going to. So I can move, and then for my. I'm sorry, I haven't played a rogue in a while. So for my bonus action, I can also dash. So I can move my regular amount, have an action, and also dash.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's so fun.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm going to move. So I'm gonna try to cut towards the beach. He's running uphill, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna try to cut down towards the beach. I'm gonna go 30 feet. I'm gonna stay within range so I can try to shoot Yagra. And I'm just gonna say to Leofric, and I'm just saying, I'll meet you down there, and I'm just gonna try to shoot Yagra. With a 17 to hit?
Okay.
17 will hit.
Let's go.
Oh, baby! Full down 8, 9, 10, 11. 15 points of damage.
Ooh.
Shoot her right in the back.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to dash 60 feet towards the beach
Okay.
with the book.
Okay.
And now I am invisible. I yelled at Leofric too and let him know that I was running towards the beach.
Now it is going to be the mob's turn. He's going to once again attempt to move up to Leofric and going to try and grapple him. You got a 10.
15.
Okay.
Nice.
Yes. It's like those the professional tag
Yeah.
matches.
It
This
is.
is exactly like
Yeah.
that.
100% is that.
Sweet.
Okay. All right. After the mob action is going to be Leofric.
Yeah, I'm gonna take off back down towards the beach because I heard Sylvia's voice
Okay.
shouting at me. And
Now you're about.
I assume that she has the book at this point, so yeah.
Okay.
Does Yager look hurt yet or not?
She's looking pretty messed up.
Yeah, let me do. I'm just gonna do
Because I finally shot someone.
I'm just gonna do
Guns, they hurt people.
I'm not gonna dash. I'm just gonna do my regular movement.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take an attack at Yagra. I'm gonna shoot an arrow at her.
All right. So you managed to like shake the mob a little bit and sort of reposition so you're on the other side of them. And yeah, you managed to sort of line up a shot on Yagra.
Yeah, I find an opening and dirty 20.
Yes. Let's do this.
Go.
You did still have a bonus action if there's anything you want to tack
Yeah.
on there.
That's going to be 9 points of damage.
She's real close.
Gotcha.
She's got like you catch her like right in the neck, and you can tell she's still fighting, but she's losing a lot of blood very fast.
Yeah, I don't have any more spell slots, so I can't take the bonus action. But that'll work.
All right. After Leofric, it is going to be Orwell.
Okay. So what are my options when I'm held? I can attempt.
Yeah.
At the end of your turn, you get another shot at the save.
End of my turn. Well, then I'm going to stand there and smile.
All right.
Not smile.
All right.
Unless I was smiling. I might have been smiling.
You do get another shot at the save, though.
Okay. Let's take another shot at the save. What do you say, folks?
Save yourself.
And that's wisdom?
Yes.
That is a 17.
That succeeds.
Yay.
You break free.
Okay.
All right, but you are face to face with Frayne, who looks like he's getting ready to attempt to just wrench your chest open.
Not take it out of my hand?
Anybody else, they might try for it, but because him and his brain knows exactly where it is, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what.
I know.
We'll see if he falls for it or not. It is going to be Yagra.
And even if he even gets to me, Horace is still here.
Yes.
He might not even get to me.
Right.
It's fair.
Right? Because they need it for the ritual.
All right, what's Yager doing? Dying?
Close. She's gonna try and run
Maybe
up and
not.
wing one more axe at Leofric, or I guess two more.
Where's she getting all these axes?
From her giant axe belt.
Oh my god.
All right.
You never described this.
She has katana space. All right. She's a pocket full of axes.
I got a bucket full of asses. It sounded like it said asses.
Well, hey, guess what? Those both miss.
Yay!
What's your 14 doesn't hit you, right?
It does.
Oh, does a 13 hit you? No. Okay.
She takes out one of the mob with the other one.
Sure. Yeah. Just some random guy falls over dead.
Yeah, they're all like crisscrossing it. He just happens to get in the pathway.
All right, and that is going to be 4 points of slashing damage to you.
I'll take that.
I'm gonna
die.
You are?
Did you bet me? I heard that she asked the question. Who's gonna be the first one to die? Did you put any odds on me?
I
he said me.
I said any one of those, honestly.
Okay. All right, so after
After Yager is Horus.
Yes.
I just don't have a lot of options. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to. So Frayne is here now, right?
Yes.
Can you try to grapple him?
But he can still cast when he's grappled. He just can't move, so it's not gonna.
If you have him by the hands, can you?
I'd have to restrain him, which I could try because I have a net. Yeah, I'm gonna take my cloak off, which I've been wearing this whole time,
Now you're getting serious.
and I've only been playing this whole
Night
time.
Plum gets naked.
I take off my cloak, and it does function kind of as a net.
Night Plum
as
nights.
we've established. And so I'm going to try to restrain him about the head with my cloak.
Okay. All right. Let's see.
It's just it's a net attack.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay.
No. Yeah.
Well, you
like
were in
that-
water too.
Yeah.
You weren't. Yeah.
I didn't like that cloak anyways.
Right. Sweet dance moves, man.
Well, shoot. I don't have anything else that's cool that I can do. How are you doing for hit points?
16.
Okay. All right.
Frayne is going to use his action to attempt to. You see him just take a hand and almost like he is deceptively strong beneath the water, and you see him attempt to like just slip his fingers, sort of like, and just wrench and pull. I dropped it and it was a nat 20, and I'm sad. Okay. So you are going to take 2 points of bludgeoning damage as your part of your chest compartment is ripped open, and you see him reach in and take the gem. And he is, now that he has it, he is going to attempt to swim away, which will give you an attack of opportunity.
Me too, as well, right?
Correct.
No, I'm grumbling. It's a grumble purr.
Can I use a whip underwater?
Yeah.
Great.
It's a magic whip.
So wait, this is
A what?
A magic whip.
a grapple is just the grapple attack is a contested strength, right?
Yes.
Okay. So
Is that what, are you gonna...
I'm trying to grapple him.
Okay, for sure.
Please, yeah. It's a good idea.
Does the whip have that ability also? I forget.
Seems like it ought to, right?
No.
Indiana Jones.
Oh, it's got reach. It's got
It has reach, but not.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Give me a sweet acrobatics check with it.
That's not going to happen, but okay.
Oh, well, okay. All right.
Sleight of hand.
Yeah, that's fine. It's all good. Oh, it's a nat 20 on the whip.
Okay, all right.
I'll make the acrobatics check. Why not? Just for fun.
Another nat 20. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Get another nat 20.
Nope, that's a single digit. So no.
Well, I'll tell you, we'll roll it. We'll roll it into the nat 20.
Okay.
And we'll call it. It'll give Horus a +2 to his attempt to grapple.
Okay, perfect.
I got a 23 on my.
Well, now you got a
So you're
25.
25.
Okay.
Okay. And then
He said he's super strong in
Damage?
the water.
That's
so.
true. That's a good point.
damage on that?
Doubled. Yeah.
Okay.
So D4 and then just roll it again if you want, or you can.
So 5 and then just 1 of the add-on.
Yes.
Okay, so 10 points of damage.
10.
And your thing grappled, right? Because it's
Well, it's adding a +2 to
Oh, that's what
your
it's-
grapple
okay.
Yeah,
check.
it's helping your grapple.
so he's
Assisting.
grappled by me.
Yeah. For the sweet nat 20 whip check. I mean, that just feels like
Right.
you already asked. You got a nat 20 on the attack roll. It feels like it should do something.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay.
Indiana Jones is like, that's fine. All right, so you are attempting to. You got a 25. All right, he has to hit a. So I'll tell you this: when he's in the water, he is going to get a +6 to this.
It's got to get a 19 or higher.
Huh? At advantage.
Oh.
Because he
he's
has
a water
advantage.
guy, too.
Yeah.
Water guys.
Waterman.
You should have done it in front of the table.
I don't have cameras there.
I know.
He does not make it.
Okay.
So you see whip around one leg, Horace's arm around the other, and as he attempts to try and swim away. But you do have him restrained. Okay. This underwater fight, while the rest of the mob swims up to the surface.
They're just like swimming like fish.
Yep, just like we can't help with this.
That's funny.
I mean, hey, you guys really found a way to effectively level the playing field. Take another one. Okay. That is going to be Frane's turn. Now it is back to Sylvia.
Okay, so how far away is Yagra?
She was about 20 feet away from him, which means that she's like 100 feet back from you because he didn't dash to move up quite as far.
Oh, so she's 100 feet?
Yeah.
So I'd have to do this at disadvantage. I just want to get rid of her, dude.
I mean, she's looking pretty well.
Leofric's going to go before she does.
Yes. That's very true.
No, I mean, turn order.
Oh, gotcha.
Wow. Wow. Holy cow. I apologize wholeheartedly. That is not what I was saying.
It did kind of sound like that, and that's why I was like, wait,
that's
what?
How I heard it.
Okay, so I guess I could just leave her, let her go. It's just more of like a...
Oh, I get it.
You know what I mean?
I get it.
Just, do I see anything going on under the water right now?
Go ahead and give me investigation.
I got it. 12.
12. It's not hard to see you can almost like see Frane's head trying to pull up because like he's like I said, this water is only 10 or 12 feet. You can see this mob of people sort of like puttering around towards the boat. In fact, most of them come back on the dock and they're just sort of like watching what's going on in the water below. But you do see Frane thrashing, and I think that gives you some insight as to like you knew
how far away. Sorry, I'm getting what you're saying. And then what do you? Sorry, I'm in the I'm on a mission. How far is Leofric?
Leofric is about 80 feet away.
Frick. Okay, I just want to like.
No, Leofric.
I don't want to be around this book right now. But I guess I have no choice. And then Frane is how far? Still 100 feet away.
Yeah, you're still about 100 feet from the water. You're in this sort of like middle area.
I know. So I'm gonna go ahead and just keep. I'm gonna go 30 feet, and then bonus action 60 feet. So I'm gonna go 80 feet, and then I'm 20 feet away from the beach, or the
40.
40 feet away from the water.
Yes.
If I can see, I can't. I don't have anything to do right now because I don't know where anything is. I'm going to.
How bright is the pendant? Is it brighter than it was before?
It's pretty bright. You can, in fact, you can see that blue glow.
That's my problem. I don't want to bring the book to him.
Well, here's kind of you both have something the other party needs at this point. You need both the pendant and the
destroy.
That's why I don't want to get too close to him because he has the pendant now, and I don't want to bring the book to him. So there's like 40 feet between us.
But you also in this case, you also need Horace because he's the only one who can read the book.
He can read the book.
You read deep speech? Well, look at that.
I'm very important too, still.
Your boss shows back up and says, no, never mind, it's okay. The operating... It's
fine.
Get out of here.
Could I...
I'm sorry, I
can't move it. Deep speech. I'm just totally screwed. I don't know what to do.
Kill Yagra.
Huh?
Kill Yagra.
She's too far now.
Well, go towards her.
I already went. I already moved 80 feet.
She'll come to you. She's still...
I don't have anything to do. So I'm going to go ahead.
Wait, are you going to take your 0?
Yeah, I'm going to take my 0, I guess. That's so lame. I'm going to message.
You're within, what, of the beach now? Or
40.
the water?
I'm going to message Horace. And I'm going to say, I'm I'm right outside. I can't get any closer because I don't want to get the pendant close to the book. So someone needs to bring the pendant to me, or we need to figure out something.
She has the pendant.
I was also thinking I could dig a hole in the sand and put the book in there.
They probably know where the book is, like the pendant, would be my guess.
Like a cat in a litter box. Oh my god! And just like cover it up for a second.
Oh my god!
And then come in and help you guys, and then like.
There are a lot of people around. There are a lot of the mob
I know.
is still.
What's the short range on your pistol?
40 feet.
Uh,
I just don't think I could. I mean, I guess I could try to shoot Frayne.
his head is poking above the water.
Is it above the water?
Yes, he's.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is a hard shot.
I am going to reply like, yeah.
Well, I can't do message if I'm going to shoot him.
Okay, then never mind.
I'm just going to shoot him then. If that's the case, I didn't know I didn't know if he was like in the water.
And guess what? If you shoot the part of him that's not in water, he doesn't get his DR.
Well, let's just don't even get ahead. Let's not get ahead of ourselves here.
I fail. Dead fail.
Yeah, I got a 10. So I'm just standing here.
Cool. Off the arcane
Awesome.
barrier.
Yeah, super cool. And everybody can see me. I'm just out in the open.
You're a wee little thing. It's fine.
You have a move so you can like run real quick next turn and get other way. It's fine.
Okay. After Sylvia, the mob is going to go, and they are going to once again attempt to descend on Leofric.
Just fuck off.
I know, right? It's like
No, they're gonna keep trying to like. Okay, you just tried to. You're like burning down their homes and stuff. One guy's like, "Hey, that was my house."
Okay, Bert.
What are you talking about?
I hope they all burn down.
Wait, no, Ernie was in there.
Oh no.
Oh God, beat a 4 at advantage even.
14.
Like I know it's just a +1, but I gave advantage because I thought it would somehow offset. Apparently not.
I'm just stiff arming.
Right, just running through.
I'm a bigger werewolf, so.
All right, okay.
My turn?
Yep.
It is indeed. Is you just like bowl through these people.
Alright.
Can we say that after I tried to shoot Frayne, that maybe they would have noticed a bullet going into the water or something, maybe?
Sure, yeah.
You know what I mean?
You
Like-
guys see a slight break in the surface tension. Well, I don't, because he is kind of thrashing.
I know. I'm just trying
Yeah,
to
Perception
see.
check?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
That's what that's for.
Ah!
How would we ever decide?
What?
23.
Okay. You see it.
You would notice my little tiny
Ping.
palm pistol bullets.
Okay.
Okay. As it skips across the water.
Yeah.
Um.
Sorry, that's not my turn. I just wanted to.
No, you're all good. You're not invisible anymore.
I know.
Okay. I keep forgetting that for the rest of the mob that's standing on the docks.
They're
like,
literally right. Well, oh yeah.
They're
Yeah,
all cheering on Father.
And they're not expecting somebody to pop up.
I'm
No
technically
way.
40,
Yeah, I know,
40 feet away from
But,
the beach.
These are
I
like the
forgot it
Russian.
this turn. I forgot it this round.
These are like the Russian soldiers in Hunt for Red October when they think that everything's happening and they're cheering on the captain. They're all just watching Father Frayne.
40 feet away from the beach too. Also, so you know I'm not.
Sure,
and I'm also
for sure.
4'3", and I kind of look like sand.
Yeah.
You kind of look like
I've got camel.
you're dressed up in
I've got camel fur. If I get fully nude, it might be able to blend in.
and lay in the
Wow.
sand.
If I had my bonus action, I would have dug a hole in the sand and probably lived in there. But I
Wild swings in the final episode here. Wild swings.
We are
We've
down to
been-
duct tape and baling wire,
Oh,
sir.
I know. Oh, I know.
playing for like 8 hours, and this is when it all gets goofy for me.
I'm sorry. What does Leofric do?
So 40 feet of movement.
Yes.
Once again, gonna turn and let off an arrow at Yagra. Just trying to get her out of the picture.
Mm-hmm.
18 to hit.
That hits.
Let's go.
And she's like staggering towards you, just like wildly throwing these axes at you.
10 points of damage.
How do you drop her?
Okay. So yeah, I'm
shooting an arrow that's holding a weight that's over a lever.
It ricochets off an axe belt piece, and
yeah, I think this is kind of a multiple. Can we just do like a multiple arrow, like I shoot a few at
Sure,
her, like
yeah,
freaking
yeah.
alerts or something like that?
Yeah.
Or, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm tired of her. I'm struggling. I'm getting down. I just let off my last few arrows here and just take her down. Just do right in the head.
All right. And you see the quick perforation as 3 arrows strike her. And she finally drops to her knees before collapsing forward.
That's my turn.
Yeah.
Okay, after that, it is Orwell.
We are going to re-attack with the whip. But we are going to cast Green Flame Blade.
Ooh, cool.
So he is definitely within 5 feet of me.
Green Flame Whip.
Yes, Green Flame Whip. Okay, let's do this again. What do we say? Does a 25 hit?
Certainly.
Nice.
Okay, very good. That is 7 points of damage.
All right.
And I cause green fire to leap from the target, to a different creature of my choice.
Here's Horus.
That says you can cause. Okay, well, never mind.
Is there any mob members around him?
Not near enough for Green Flame Blade, I don't think. 'Cause it's within how far?
It's 5 feet, so...
Yeah.
Okay.
There's one stray member of the mob who's still, like, dog paddling back to
Perfect, get him.
the top. Ernie, no!
Oh, God.
So, sorry, preschoolers.
All the preschoolers.
Parents, few preschoolers are watching.
Yeah.
So that mob person would take 4 points of green flame damage.
Yes.
Okay, very good.
You see someone with a deep orange skin and sort of big nose and a little
Pointy
shock of
nose.
black hair.
Remember when we said this was going to be a horror one-shot?
I mean,
That's horrific,
That's
if you really think about it.
It is actually, yeah.
you just killed
Honestly.
this Sesame Street's character. Oh no! All right. So is that it for Orwell?
Yep.
All right. It is Yagra's turn. She's gonna stand back up. I'm just kidding.
Oh, God.
Leofric flips the table.
Yeah.
No.
Her arms are made of axes now.
She
My
grows
second
an axe as
form.
a head.
Yeah.
Okay, so Yagra is dead. That is going to be Horus.
Where we are, because we've kind of veered off to the right a little bit, what's the nature of the water-land interface? Is it like a sloping sandy beach?
Yes.
Is it some kind of sea wall? Okay, sloping sandy beach. Okay.
And this is why big draw of why this section of the island is one of the only places that they really set up as beaches. This is the only part of the island that has that sort of like sloped beach to it.
I'm going to... He's grappled by me.
Yes.
I'm going to try to... How far from the shore are we?
Maybe 30 feet.
All right. I'm going to try to get him up on land.
Okay. Your movement speed is going to be halved, so you can get about 15 feet back.
So I'm going to dash, basically.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's movement.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah.
grapple condition.
Yeah.
So I'm going to use all my movement and action to get him up out of the water.
All right. You accomplish that. And in doing so, you do draw... The mob is watching all of this. So it does look like they see you pulling him up, and they are preparing to intercede on their next turn.
Yeah, I think that is all I can do for now.
Okay. All right. After Horus, that is going to be Frayne, who is no longer in the water and no longer rolling his checks at advantage. But neither are you. Which means I think it's time that he tries to break away.
If you wish, I'm quite strong even after the water.
I know. He is not. But you do have to beat a 22.
He gets to roll acrobatics or athletics, right? But
Acrobatics
I
or
do
athletics.
strength.
Yeah, if you're
The one holding.
grapple-er, you have to do
Just
strength.
athletics.
Wait, he gets athletics or just strength?
I'm pretty sure if you're grappling, you still can make it athletics.
Athletics? Okay.
Yeah.
Then 22.
That's a tie.
Nothing happens?
Yeah, I think we're going to call it a push. I think he, almost wrenches free.
That whip is still attached to him?
Yes. Yeah. That's what happens. He managed to break free of Horus. He goes to sprint towards Sylvia. As he does, doesn't realize that he's still hooked around the
Whip.
By the whip. Trips, falls over, spends half his movement standing back up, and then kind of like looks at the whip. He can't do anything about the whip this turn, but you assume on his next turn he's going to attempt to break free again.
Okay.
And as he comes up out of the water, Sylvia sees in his hand the
Mm-hmm.
pendant.
I'm going to... I assume there's like a shell or something weighing 1 to 5 pounds around me, right?
Sure.
Okay.
You see, you see. You know what? Give me an investigation check. We'll call it DC 12.
9. 13.
All right. Poking up, you almost miss it, but poking up out of the sand, you see the tip of a conch shell. You looking at it, you're like, that weighs probably about 5 pounds and no more.
Okay, I'm going to just look at it and be like, and just look right at Frame and try to catapult him. So he needs to do a deck save.
Okay.
It's not. You just need to beat a 12.
DC 12.
Yeah.
That's going to be an 8.
Ooh. Okay. I don't get sneak attack on this, do
I'm grappling. It's like kind of a melee attack.
Go ahead.
Lawyers across the country are applauding.
I? Don't add us, everybody.
I know what I'm doing. I know I'm making this concession. You can add me. I won't care.
17. 21 points of damage.
You, in fact, see this thing shatter against Frane's head. Now that he's out of the water. That massive 21, you said?
Yeah. I got full damage on a couple dice.
You see a large hunk of this conch shell embed itself in his head. And you see this current iteration of Frane slump forward.
Someone grab the pendant, I yell. And actually...
And as he does...
Have I moved? I didn't move
You
yet.
didn't move. No, you just shot.
I'm going to go run up and grab it.
Okay. You have everything you need for this ritual in your hands.
Yeah.
Well, and she's like 5 feet away from literally everything she needs.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm just like waiting for everybody to get here.
But how the mob goes.
Yeah, that's fair.
The mob is going to come at all of you.
Okay.
Are we all rolling?
Huh?
Are we all rolling?
Yes.
And what is it?
It's going to be acrobatics or athletics, your choice.
Acrobatics, please. Hey, that ain't bad.
Oh, this poor mob.
They can't do it.
I'm going to grab one of their hands and put it on my arm just to feel
You're like,
better about it.
oh, ouchie.
You got me.
You got me.
Ooh, you got me,
Oh.
ouchie. Well, I got a 22 for acrobatics.
I got a
so-
26.
What'd you get?
7.
Oh, boy.
I rolled in that one.
Oh, okay.
Okay, they.
Are you out of the water yet? Huh?
You're still in
You're
the
still
water.
in the water.
Yeah, that's fair. You're still underwater.
Oh, okay. Fair.
Yeah, so
So
yeah.
you don't even need to
fair.
worry about it.
That's why I rolled in that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I'm glad because
You're like, what am I
rolled a 9,
dodging?
so. That was quick.
Uh-huh. Give him advantage. At advantage, you got a 7. Advantage, you got a 7. All right. Okay.
Uh-huh.
After that, it is Leofric, who can also read deep speech, apparently.
That's right. Yeah. So
I'm just standing there, like halfway in water. And...
so I see that
Potatoes.
I see that Sylvia has the book and the pendant. So I'm gonna run up to her. I'm gonna grab the book, and I'm gonna. Do I need to do like an investigation or like a search through to like try and figure out what the?
Go ahead and give me this is going to be intelligence based.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and call it investigation.
Investigation.
Yeah.
Okay. I've got proficiency in this.
But the only people. Oh, you want to
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Okay.
Were you going to give him advantage? Is that...
I mean, you can.
No, I was going to put on the stipulation that you two are the only two people who can make this check because you are the only ones who know what to
That's
look
totally
for.
fair.
You find a shopping list.
That one.
Yeah, you find this great.
I drop it in the water a little bit.
You find
Try to pick it back
Shala's
up.
home recipe for the best harp. No, I can't. This is too dumb.
Horror.
It's too late.
Horror.
We've lost
Yeah,
it.
I know.
way too late.
I know.
Oh, boy.
All right. After
I need your help.
Yeah.
We got to do this together.
after Leofric, it is Orwell.
Can I get out of the water this turn?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Just kind of walk.
Well, no, I know, but I mean, distance and everything.
Yeah.
I mean, I can get to the beach where I can whatever.
Yeah.
I am going to attempt now that the mob has seen Yagra and Father Frayne fall. I am going to make a persuasion monologue to get their attention and try to get them to stand down.
Nice.
We're gonna see
Alright.
what happens.
What are you saying?
So
Maybe he should wait till he rolls to see what he actually.
No, yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
let's see,
Yeah,
let's
yeah,
see.
Based on the roll. How about
Let's
that?
just see
I don't even
what-
want to know what you got.
Yeah.
Right, just deliver the speech based on the roll. Right?
Yeah.
No, actually, I want to.
What would a 15 speech be?
Oh.
Kind of like gets the point across.
Yeah.
Better than average. Pretty good. You know.
15's pretty good.
Basically, I say like, we appreciate your fervor.
You guys are real
We appreciate your
enthusiastic.
fervor and the rock throwing and
Way
we
to hustle out
understand
there.
we understand that this is your homes, but we have to do this. Please move back. Please stand down.
Okay. They're
Hustle.
going to. I'll tell you what, that is going to prompt a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
For them against this sort of condition. That's
Yeah.
more or less.
Right in the bear pit.
Unfortunately, as stirring of a speech as that was,
Oh no.
whatever has them under this thrall seems to extend beyond past whatever this iteration of Frayne.
Sure.
Oh, now they want to roll good.
Yeah, I see how it is.
No, they actually rolled bad. It was just that it was like the save. It was prompting a saving throw against the thing going on. It's just they rolled bad, so they failed.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay.
Yes.
That's fine. Well, maybe they'll focus on me next turn.
They do.
when
Yeah,
they're-
they're
I just need to give you guys time to
Yeah.
to handle
Yeah,
this. So.
I need to hand
right.
this off so I can also help with that.
And this
Forrest.
horse is trying to say, give that to me.
Oh, well, you don't have to take it. We can work together. Jeez.
Well, it's my turn. So I will lick my finger and page through.
Oh god, he licks his finger.
horse.
God,
finger
It's
licker.
already wet. It's a wet
hope you
book.
get in that one too.
Yeah. I get it too now. You
roll a disadvantage for licking your finger.
lick your finger.
Just in the water.
So mad
Like
at you.
lovely salt. What am I rolling, by the way?
Investigation.
Just investigation. I don't know if you're an investigator. 14.
14.
Quite.
May have been able to roll advantage if we had worked together there.
That's very true.
Yeah.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Gosh.
All right. Well, I'm here. Look at it again. I hand it back.
Oh my gosh. I want to also do a persuasion to get this mob out of the way.
Okay.
Because I have nothing else to do.
I've
so I'm
weakened
distracted.
their resolve.
Yeah,
Right.
we're distracting while they can try to figure out this book. And I'm no longer holding the pendant. I just want everybody to know.
Okay.
So, how am I going to do this? What should I do that's fun? Let's see. No. Actually, yeah, this is what I do. For my action, because because if I'm making a persuasion check, it's probably an action, right?
You're in a 6-second speech.
Hey, oh, that's not her voice at all. I forgot. Take it back.
Hey guys.
Hey guys, I'm Ernie.
Oh my god, we're all talking like
She goes, I believe that your time is now over. We now have the things we need to end this. So I don't think you need to do anything else except for walk away and accept your inevitable fate of your god is dead. Is that good?
Can I assist with this?
Sure.
Persuasion? Come on, baby. Got a 9.
I assist with a 25.
Oh.
Interpretive dance in the background.
Oh, God.
Yeah, what would that even be? Maybe you're like riling up the kids. Maybe they're...
Yeah. I'm just behind you like, yeah.
I know how to connect with the you.
Your god is dead! Yeah.
Hey, if we didn't end show called Dead Faith on Your God is Dead, then what are we doing?
Right.
So they'll go ahead and make this, once again, check at advantage.
Okay.
Not all,
Okay.
but you do see some of them kind of begin to snap out of it a bit. There are still a few who are clamoring and attempting to pull you guys away as Horace and Leofric are calmly
Back and forth.
perhaps this is
Just we're on a beach. There's dead people around us, and we're just like, gotta find it.
Soaking wet book.
okay.
It's like dawn, right? At this point? Like, is it like...
It's still closer to midnight. Like, it's,
Okay, all
you guys
right.
haven't been fighting this fight that long.
I know,
I know.
it's really honestly hasn't been.
less than a minute.
Yeah, it's been less than a minute, honestly.
Horace can't not believe in magic now.
Dude, that's crazy.
Well,
I
I mean,
ran
the-
so many feet
The explanation
in under like how many seconds?
adrenaline makes a person go very fast.
It makes...
Okay.
You're
Adrenal-
looking at a
adrenaline makes
magic
it-
book trying to find an incantation to destroy this amulet.
I don't believe in magic.
I don't believe in this!
That's why you
Imagine
failed.
what I see.
That's why you
Okay.
failed.
Okay.
But you're not clapping
Okay.
because you believe. Come on,
All right.
man.
Okay.
Bring it in.
Bring it in.
All right.
Mob's turn.
It's the remnants of the mob's turn.
Yes.
It is. Oh, God. The ones that are still in it are like vehemently like they are like if they're like a school of fish at this point they are like frenzying. They are kind of no longer going to attempt to be pulling you off. They are picking up foreign objects and they have pitchforks and
Okay.
things like that. Just pitchforks.
Pitchforks.
That's what mobs have.
There goes
as
that. I'll
weapons.
find that one later too. It's fine. And they're going to just try and straight up start taking attacks on you guys. So on against Orwell. 13 hit?
Nope.
It's miss.
Thank
Yes.
God. Oh my God.
How many hit points do you have left?
Still 14. 14 still.
Horace. Roll 2 2s.
This is my favorite mob ever in the history of mobs.
Yeah, this
Really?
mob's
I
awesome.
hate them all. I'm happy you guys are about to wipe out this mob.
Mob rips. We should just take them as our own, man.
Yeah.
To
Thralls.
affect their combat.
Yeah.
These should be our thralls
This should
now.
be our thralls now.
It's 13 hit?
No. It's one away.
Oh, I meant 14.
Oh, man.
Okay.
I'm like, no.
Stand strong, Leofric. Stand
I'm
strong.
gonna get you.
Oh, boy.
14?
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
come on!
no.
Come on!
Hey,
I got one!
I have one spell slot.
How many coins?
This matters.
I think I'm gonna be okay, but
This matters.
This does matter.
it might be close.
5?
Yeah, I'm still up.
I still have one spell slot left, and I have Cure Wounds.
Hey.
All right,
Okay.
my turn.
Uh-huh.
With the power of friendship,
Working together.
may I have advantage on this investigation?
Please
if
do.
I work with
Hit a,
my associate
hit a DC 15.
Horace over here.
That's all we've been needing to get.
Uh-huh. Got a 14 last time.
I know.
All right. With my investigation bonus, that is a 17.
All right. You flip and you find the page in this book. Horace's thumb was actually like pinning 2 pages together.
No, it was his lick that made it.
Yes, it stuck
together.
Yeah,
Stick
the link
together.
that stuck the 2 pages together. And you managed to flip open and find this page, and you see that this page has two modes: banish and open all the way.
Hey, we could have an island of our own now, if we wanted.
I don't think it's really would really be ours, really, at that point.
Yeah, it wouldn't be.
You see as you begin chanting this magical incantation, you see the gem begin to float in the palm of your hand. You see the chain sort of almost breaks free of it and begins to rotate around, almost like a halo spinning around this blue gem. So you read and read and read, it almost begins to diffuse in this blue light and lose its form. And you see it becomes almost like this blue cylinder that goes and it begins to float above the surface of the water. As it begins to lower down, you see these blue ghost lights off in the distance that are moving at this rapid fire pace towards the island. And as they do, you see almost like this giant creature attempt to breach. You see the water try and break surface tension, but it's like it can't quite break the surface. Whatever this thing was, its true form can't make it through. And as this blue disc begins to descend and just barely touches the surface of the water, you see a ripple fly out and extend off into the horizon of the ocean. And this blue ghost light that is almost beating against the surface of the water, trying to breach, goes still. You see one by one these blue ghost lights that have been plaguing your shores for so long begin to slowly fade out.
Was it an astounding exhibit of ball lightning?
Horace, come now.
What does the mob do?
Yeah, what are they looking like?
The mob all appears to almost sort of come out of this murderous rage. The one that had a pitchfork and Leofric pulls it out. What? I'm sorry.
Is that Ernie again?
He's back from the dead.
I'm gonna just be like, boop, to cure wounds you.
Oh, thank you.
Including Angela seems to almost come to.
Is the boat not tied to anything and it's just moving in the water, floating away?
It hasn't gotten far, has it?
Not very, but it's going.
I mean, there's been a lot of water commotion. I mean,
I'll swim out there and try to swing the sail around.
Angel's.
And by the way, is Alice still on the boat?
You can go ahead and give me an investigation
What's
check.
Alice been up to?
yeah, what's she been up to?
I mean, there are all the mob was swarming.
She's like, just getting ready to cast Wish. Dang it.
This is investigation, you say?
Yeah.
15.
15. Once you get onto the boat, you find Alice curled up with a blanket kind of pulled over her. She had kind of hidden herself below some of the bench seating along the side of the boat.
Now, we seem to have solved the problem. It's quite all right. You can get up.
She kind of slowly comes out.
Yes. See, everyone's back to normal.
Yes, everything is perfectly fine. The building's burning.
Everything in town is burning. There's a lot of dead people. Yeah, I think I'm going to talk to Alice and be like, is there some way specific you'd like to go that's
not here?
Family? Besides that, where would you like us to take you after this?
If you all can take me as far as Gullman's port, I imagine I can find my way from there.
All right. Well, I'll try to bring the boat back to the remains of the dock and close enough
for Angela to get on it.
Takes a little bit of stitching up, but nothing can't be pulled off in a few hours. So, as we sort of wrap up here, we are going to open up on the next morning of you four boarding the repaired squid, Angela's ship. Many of the fires were put out in time to where not all of the villagers lost their homes.
Sorry, everyone.
I don't get it.
Man, this guy's everywhere.
The mob is just Sesame Street now. We're the Sesame Street. The villagers all come to see you all off in the morning.
Yeah. They say anything?
Sorry we tried to kill you. We were under the thrall of some horrible sea creature.
You were indeed.
I might stay away from that tuna if I were you.
Don't eat the fish.
I feel like that's the only thing that can...
Well, it seems to be not good for you.
I mean, is it still going to be not good for them?
Yeah, actually, we don't know.
I don't know.
You don't know?
It's a mystery.
I would maybe aim for clams or
Clams.
Clams.
mussels.
Oysters.
Oysters.
Oh, I'm sorry, I have to do the Ernie voice now. One of the villagers says, "What's the strangest thing? We haven't. Usually, we can bring them in by the net load by this time of the day, but we haven't found any this morning."
I run to the shore and shove my head into the water. I look. Do I see any of these tuna swimming around anywhere? Not a one, eh?
Not one.
They seem to have vanished.
Well, all
But-
the more reason to probably eat something else.
But by the way, you guys have a really cool like under island fortress thing. Just by the way.
Oh yeah, we knew about that.
Oh, perfect. Great.
We just thought it was chill,
Yeah. Okay. Excellent.
Yeah, maybe not, trust in random strangers that maybe can duplicate themselves over and over.
Well, I mean, if you can't trust your religious leaders, then who can you trust?
Boy.
Well, it's probably...
And with that,
Let's see.
And with
Write that in your notebook. What time it is. Note that.
and with that, our party loads up onto the squid, all intact, heading back towards the mainland, all safe and sound. And that's all for this journey. Who knows what may have been left behind?
The end.
Yeah, now I'm just going to psych you guys out. I think there's something you forgot. But thank you for joining our attempt at a horror story. This has been Dead Faith. I've been your Dungeon Master, Chris Dijak. See you next time!
Yay, thank you.
Don't eat fish, I guess.
Don't eat fish.
Terrible message.